What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for your patience. Y'all, things kind of got a little hectic over here putting these children in the bed. It's the weekend is over. So getting them back in schedule and check for school to start tomorrow. So it got a little crazy. We had to find a little stuffed animal. And baby boy, baby, he be on 1,000. So thank you for your patience. But I'm here now. What's up, y'all? It look like Quanda and Nikita been up in the chat. What's up, Miss Files? What's up, Quanda? What's up, Nikita? What's up, Casey? Hey, Ashley. Ashley, I didn't notice. Did you purchase your course? Did you purchase your The Unseen You? What's up, him Bindu? What's up, Easy Baby? Good evening, y'all. What's up? So listen, I've got it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I just want to take a second to invite you all. It is this coming Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am asking for an hour and a half of your time to come hang out with me at the course of The Unseen You. Good. What's up, Lily Love? What's up, y'all? It is on the website for $10 right now. If you want more for your buck right now, join the members, the Extended Soul Tribe. If you join the Extended Soul Tribe for $10, then you get access to a discount code that will give you access to the course for free. This is definitely the time to hang out with your girl. I do believe Quanda has the link, Quanda or Nikita, they have the link to the course. I'll pin that as soon as I see one of them put it in the chat. What's up, Millie Cruz? Oh, I'm so glad y'all are here for this late night. What's up, y'all? So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to do Aries through Taurus. So we're going to do Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So we're going to see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. I do want to let you all know that we are doing this on a full moon in Pisces. It is a lunar eclipse, so it is significant. So I am going to go in with the moonology before we dive in with the tarot, okay? So I hope that these messages are able to offer you some clarity and guidance. If so, I do ask that you all keep tabs and smash that thumbs up button, okay? What's up, Latasha? Congratulations. Yes, you did. Congratulations on conception. Let's jump in for Aries at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yes, I missed you too, baby. Yes, we did. Let's jump in, Aries. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's see. What are the messages for what you don't see coming in the next 7 days? You so welcome. Okay. It says your commitment is being tested, Aries. So the overall energy for this full moon in Pisces is it does look like that your commitment is being tested. However, Spirit is wanting you to stay focused on the fact that you are in alignment for some sort of win-win outcome here, okay? And you're very close to achieving that win-win outcome. Could have to do with the Gemini or a Taurus. Just take it as it resonates. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. What is it that the Aries Collective doesn't see coming? What's up, Tisha? There it goes. There it goes. All right, y'all. So y'all can check that pin comment out. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, there's there's healing coming for you. What you don't see coming in the next 7 days, Aries, is there could be a Sagittarius coming towards you, but most importantly, there's some sort of there's some sort of solution that is coming towards you here in the next 7 days. The Knight of Pentacles, the World card, absolutely. The opportunity, absolutely. The World card, the the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, And the Emperor. Oh, yeah, this is nice. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck, Aries. This is nice. The Emperor is your likely outcome. This is your energy, Aries. So, most importantly, you know, the Emperor gets the what is it called? They get he gets the stereotype, thank you, Spirit, of being rigid. And yes, he can be very rigid, but he's a cardinal sign. And that's what a lot of people forget when it comes to the Emperor, is that he is a cardinal sign. So he's not so much rigid as he is the desire to start something and to build it up. Like, set the foundation, set a solid foundation and build something. The cardinal signs get something going, okay? And that's the opportunity. Like, that's the outcome. Sorry, that's the outcome for you here in the next 7 days, is to stabilize something. Like, we're going to bed at 8 o'clock. We're going to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening. We're waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. We're going to walk around the block for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to eat a healthy breakfast. And then we're going to get to work. The Emperor sets some sort of structure that works for the greater good of his empire. Okay. And that's why sometimes people confuse that for rigidity, for rigid energy. But Spirit is actually saying that between the opportunity here and the likely outcome, you're actually going into a new cycle that you're actually going to have more leverage, more power in it, but it's actually going to be a win-win outcome for everyone. And that's solidified with the situation being temperance here. There's definitely some sort of meeting of the minds is what I just heard. How you're showing up in this situation, Aries, is the Knight of Pentacles. So you're very you're not so quick to grasp a hold of this opportunity, okay? And Spirit is actually saying with your advice, being the King of Swords, that's head on. That's why the likely outcome is you being in the driver's seat of this situation. And look, it looks good on you, baby. It looks good on you. So some of you all could be like, let's just say that you've been having some sort of obstacle or some sort of conflict with a coworker, right? In the next 7 days, what you're not seeing is that the boss is actually seeing your perspective of this disagreement. And because the boss is seeing your perspective of this disagreement and then seeing the way that you're responding to it, King of Swords, it's actually allowing you to either be put in a position of promotion. Like, I'm thinking about a hotel. I used to work hotel before I retired from the Matrix. And so it was like, from being a night auditor, front desk manager, because I like the way that you handled this conflict. This conflict went under the radar for so long, and you still maintained some sort of head over heart. You didn't allow this conflict to bring you into your emotions and out of your logic. And because of that, I like that. So let me put you in let me put you in as front desk manager or something like that. This is definitely some sort of promotion and elevation, and it's a win-win for you. Like, whatever you and this conflict has been, by this elevation for you, it brings this situation directly out of conflict, and that situation is like, whew, at ease as well. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. And I definitely feel like that for a lot of you all, this is some sort of promotion within an institution or promotion within some sort of structured relationship or family dynamic. Like, if you and someone have been at disagreement or at odds, I do see some sort of healing here. And it does start by this person seeing your perspective. And the reason why this person is able to see your perspective is because you're going to maintain some sort of head over heart energy. Okay. I see Leo, I see Virgo, I see Aquarius, I see Capricorn, I see Aries, I see Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Oh yeah, Spirit said the surrender message. Thank you. I think it's over here. Bear with me, guys. I heard the surrender messages as I was pulling this out. Okay. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. What is the surrender message for the Aries for the next 7 days as they navigate this? Thank you, Spirit. So Spirit is saying surrender to your soul's path. Okay, it says your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment, and then surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open it to infinite natures of abundance. In this way, you can remove blockages in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. All right. So you got 2 surrender messages. And look, I was going to say, I don't know why all of a sudden at the end of your reading, Aries, I'm kind of getting the heebie-jeebies. Okay. And then just as I see that, I do see that there is this surrender resentment and surrender the drama. So if I could just give you a little bit extra on your next 7 days, Spirit is saying that there is some sort of unresolved resentment as it pertains to some deceitful behavior. You know what I'm saying? You feel like that someone gave you less than what you deserve. They were very deceitful to you in a situation where you feel like you didn't deserve this. I do feel like that you still hold on to this, and I do feel like that it has the potential to rear head in the next 7 days. So Spirit wants you to be mindful from allowing that resentment to walk you into drama. Okay? You surrender your negative thinking about this person, about this situation, and recognize that you can't control other people. And the more that you try to control them, the less powerful that you feel. Therefore, you're giving your power away, and therefore it's triggering some sort of low self-esteem. So that doesn't suit you in the next 7 days. Okay? I love you, Aries. Don't forget to go check out the link pinned in the comment to check out the course for this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, The Unseen You. Super excited. Yes, Nikita, thank you so much. I got the Queen of Cups coming out. So make sure that you're making sure that you're feeling your emotions while maintaining like sovereignty over those emotions. Don't allow your emotions to consume you, whoever that's for. All right, let's move in for Taurus at 1350. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming for the next 7 days. Taurus, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I want to thank you in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. What is the energy for Taurus in the next 7 days? What is the Moonology message for Taurus in the next 7 days? Okay, so Spirit is saying balance, spirituality, and practicality. So immediately, the first example that's coming through without even seeing the bottom of the deck. You know, a lot of us have that ritual where we blow cinnamon on the first of the month. Spirit is saying you may have blown your cinnamon on the first of the month, but in the next 7 days, Spirit is needing you to really get practical about making sure that there's a place for that abundance to come into, making sure that you have a responsible mindset when that abundance comes to you. Make sure that you have a mindset that welcomes that abundance and not scares it away, okay? Bottom of the deck, communication is key, absolutely. Be mindful of your mindset. Be mindful of the way that you're speaking over some sort of goal or manifestation in the next 7 days, because what you're not recognizing is if you're willing to put the work in and really communicate from a high vibrational perspective, I actually see this as something that's coming in. I also want to throw out here for you, Taurus, we are currently under a full moon in Pisces, and that is your message. Okay, so this is definitely the full moon for you to do some heavy releasing, and really see where you kind of been leading yourself astray, not taking enough action on some of those dreams and goals. Let me see, Spirit. What is it that the Taurus Collective doesn't see for the next 7 days? All right. Yeah, the moon card. Listen here, Linda. So this full moon in Pisces is going to be very significant for you. Yeah, look, your manifestations are powerful. Hey, Taurus, you're getting a personal reading. Okay, you're literally getting a personal reading. Your manifestations are so powerful right now. Spirit is wanting you to communicate clearly. If you're trying to manifest a business into fruition, I would expect in the next 7 days that you have a business plan in black and white. I would expect that you are creating a lifestyle, a structure, a schedule that accommodates that business plan, even if it's just in the beginning stages. If your business is going to require you to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, why are you not already waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning in the next 7 days? It is about putting the action to your manifestation, because some shit's getting ready to roll in for you. You want to go play with somebody else, or you still going to play with Kiki? 3 major arcanas for you, Taurus. That's nice. The Hierophant, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, Pookie, this is all about you. And the King of Swords, but you have to get real. The King of Swords. It's time to get head over heart. It's time to get real practical, real logical about the steps that you're taking here. Yeah, you have to, your advice is the Tower card. It's time to make a radical change. That's what I'm telling you. I'm speaking to a Taurus that's needing to implement some sort of structure that is in alignment with your manifestation. Like literally, that was the perfect example for your storyline here. I could tell you that this could involve a Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, or Scorpio, or Cancer. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is all you. How do you know that, Kiana? Because the likely outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. That's you, Taurus. That's someone that has some sort of home work-life balance. So what you're not seeing coming is that there is some sort of manifestation that's coming into fruition. But as of right now, Taurus, let's just say that you've been putting in job applications. You're about to get a call back in the next 7 days about starting. But you're going to be tired the first day because you're not implementing enough sleep schedule. Your clothes, you're going to be scrambling the morning of the first day, because your clothes are need to be ironed and you don't know where your iron is, or you don't have clean clothes. What you're not seeing is that there's a need to go ahead and begin a structure, even though you're not in that reality right now. You're being transitioned into that reality, and the transition is requiring you to align to it, like for real. This and the external influence here is the Hierophant. So for a lot of you all, this could be a job. Yeah, you have to be ready to make solid, sound decisions and be ready to move forward. Like you're definitely basically, I'm not saying that you're going to have to jump on it and give it an official answer, but you're going to want to, because it's everything that you've manifested. It's like somebody, let's just say you've been manifesting in a job that requires you to relocate, right? And you haven't heard back from that job to relocate. And over the weekend or 2-3 weekends ago, you meet somebody new. You meet somebody that you're interested in. And so you kind of have begun to lose hope on this position that will require relocation. Well, now here it is, you got this relocation confirmation, and you've started this new cycle. Spirit is saying, be mindful of that in the next 7 days. Communicate clearly. Don't just like, if you know that you don't have the proper sleep schedule, let them know like, hey, can I have something in a line. I need to start this day instead of this day, so that it'll allow you to be properly rested or well prepared, something like that. It definitely is requiring you surrender to what is, but it's definitely requiring you to make some sort of changes to your structure at this time. The likely outcome of this is nice, but you do have to be ready to make a sound decision. What is the surrender message here for Taurus in the next 7 days? Surrender your desire to control people. It says being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So take that as it resonates. But for those, I'm going to stick with the example. For those of you all that are getting that job opportunity and you're eager to sign up for it, Spirit is saying that if you're not honest with yourself about, they want you to start tomorrow, but you know that you just was drinking all night for your birthday or something like that. Be cautious. I don't know why I said your birthday, but anyways, you was drinking all night, but be cautious of being like, yeah, I can do that, because that would sabotage this opportunity, okay? So really listen to your intuition before you commit to anything in the next 7 days here. All right, so this can involve a Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Taurus, I also want to take a second to invite you all to go check out that pinned comment, to check out the Unseen You. It is a 90-minute course that is happening on Zoom on September the 14th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Everything that you need to know about that course is in that link. You receive a beautiful welcome package with everything that you need to navigate the course. If anybody has purchased the course, drop it in there and tell them what it's about. Tell them about that welcome package. 9:45 a.m. What you mean? Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. 23:45. Oh, okay. That's fine. No big deal. Let's jump in for Gemini. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? So let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. We are currently under that full moon in Pisces energy. So I want to see what the Moonology deck is lending to your situation as well. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's jump in. Spirit, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my lovely Gemini collective? What is it that the Gemini collective needs to know? So Spirit is challenging you to step out of your comfort zone. So this full moon in Pisces is definitely, especially if you have a North Node in Pisces, Gemini, you're going to be called to really come out of your comfort zone and lean more into your life purpose. That's where your prosperity is. See, I'm speaking to a Gemini that may have some questions or some concerns as this, like, I feel like a blessing is coming. I feel like abundance is here. I feel like I'm supposed to be abundant in this lifetime, but I don't know how to acquire it. Spirit is saying it is by getting out of your comfort zone. So what you're not seeing in the next 7 days, Gemini, is that if you're not willing to get out of your comfort zone, you may experience some sort of slow up in your finances. Let me see, Gemini, what's going on for you? What is, oh, looky here. What you don't see coming in the next 7 days is wish fulfillment. But in order to get this wish fulfillment, and it is prosperity is attached to this 9 of Cups, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. The Page of Pentacles, the opportunity is the 6 of Wands. The 3 of Swords is external. The 6 of Swords is your advice. The likely outcome is justice. Hey, I'm speaking to a Gemini who is like scared to get out of your comfort zone because you feel like, okay, so you're being advised to navigate away from trying to win a situation at all costs. Stop trying to fight for something. I do feel like that there is something around you that is like, that you have the tendency to like be like, it's kind of like the mother who has a child who is resisting every single rope to draw them out of a bad situation. It's like they just want to immerse themselves in that situation. Spirit is saying that in the next 7 days, what it is that you've been trying to fight for requires you to do something different. So if you are like, God forbid, but let's just say that you're a parent and there's an addict child. I don't know why this example is coming to me, but it is. And there's an addict child. Spirit is saying that in the next 7 days, what you're not going to see coming is that when you navigate away from trying to grasp so hard to get this child to understand that you have the solution to a better life, and the moment that you focus on and move away from trying to win that situation at all costs, ultimately that person sets in pain and heartbreak, and it leads them to you. A situation is able to balance out there. Now, I know that was a dramatic example, okay, but trust me, there's going to be at least one person that is like, damn, Kiana, you are on my shit. But for others of you all that it's not that dramatic, it is someone that is used to you fighting for this person to see your perspective or something like that. Spirit is saying in the next 7 days, what you're not seeing coming is that the answers that you're needing, they're coming, but they only come when you stop fighting for them. You cannot continue to fight for the answers if you want them. You have to focus on yourself and navigate away from this situation. That's your advice, the 6 of Swords. Stop fighting the situation and watch it work itself out. Yeah, look, new beginning. Look, because look, somebody, the moment that you're able to approach this situation from an emotionally diplomatic place instead of an emotionally frantic place is the sooner this situation actually works out. I do see that like you're showing up as the Page of Pentacles. So it's like, but Kiana, I'm kind of new to this. And, you know, with that first example, like, I'm kind of new to this, and like I'm not so comfortable with my baby just roaming the streets and you telling me I just got to turn my back on it, and by me turning my back on it, my baby's gonna come. Like that's how you're showing up. It's like I'm willing to try anything because everything that I've been trying is not working. Spirit is saying it's gonna like be willing to be uncomfortable, because it says step out of your comfort zone. Be willing to be uncomfortable and watch this thing balance out for you. Justice is here. The answers you need are coming, and prosperity is ahead. Look, the end of a tough cycle. Baby, y'all just gonna have to go play with somebody else. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Prosperity is up ahead. So let me get your surrender message. This could involve a Libra. It doesn't necessarily have to be. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? All right, Spirit, what is this surrender message for Gemini for the week ahead? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Damn. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. The moment that you stop trying to win this situation at all costs is literally the moment that it can begin to work itself out in the week ahead, okay? That's what you don't see coming. But you have to be willing to surrender outdated beliefs, not only about yourself, as this card says, but about the situation itself. It says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself, and I am going to say the situation that originated from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Absolutely. Yes, surrender to wonder and awe. I absolutely see something working out for you in the next 7 days, and you don't even see it coming. So when you're challenged to get out of your comfort zone, embrace it, because it's literally taking you towards your emotional fulfillment. Okay, it's taking you to the very thing that you're fighting for. All right, let's move on forward to Cancer. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. Now, I will say, Cancer, that we are currently under this full moon in Pisces. So I'm going to see what the moonology has to lend to your storyline, okay? Pisces, remember, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest. I want to thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right. So Cancer, you have the card that was at the bottom of the deck for Gemini. It says the answers you need, they are coming. So what you don't see coming in the next 7 days is you're about to receive some sort of clarity, and it's going to put you in the position to start seeing a situation from a different perspective, which will allow you to release your negative perception as it pertains to that situation. Yeah, there's something that's closing out. Like you're going to, because of some sort of truth that's coming in, you're going to be able to successfully close out a cycle because you, like, without this clarity, you were carrying that burden in a very heavy way. Like it was very heavy for you to carry that. Let's see, Spirit. What is it that the Cancerian collective doesn't see coming? Okay. Excuse me, both your cards came, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Would be considered a confirmation belch. I'm so sorry, guys. But we have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. That's the situation that you don't see coming. So I definitely feel like that what you don't see coming is a situation that has been very burdensome, very heavy. It does unexpectedly come to an end. There's definitely some sort of message that is coming in for you in the next 7 days. You don't see this coming. I do feel like that receiving this message is heavy, but Spirit wants you to gain a different perspective on this message here. How you're showing up is the Magician. Gain a different perspective. Damn, look, surrender the negative mindset here. You're going to have to look at this message from a different perspective in order to see, like, let's say that this is just an example. Let's say that in the next 7 days, what you don't see is that there is some sort of message that comes in and it lets you know that someone's been cheating on you. It's like, yeah, it's heartbreaking. No one's denying the fact that it's heartbreaking, but Spirit is saying, I need you to gain a different perspective because you've actually been very unhappy in this connection, and it's made you feel quite abandoned and neglected with the 5 of Pentacles here. The Lover's card. Damn, there's a lot of majors. So this full moon in Pisces is definitely significant for at least the first 4 signs for sure, We have the Two of Swords coming out here for your advice. You're definitely having to take the blindfolds off. The Two of Swords for your advice is to look at the truth of the situation. No matter how uncomfortable the truth is, look at the truth of the situation and allow that to be the moral, allow that to navigate you towards your decision. But the time to willfully turn a blind eye to this is over. The likely outcome of this is the Queen of Cups. You being in a position of having more control over your emotions, you being more emotionally balanced. I feel like that whatever this situation, whatever this information that's coming in for you, Cancer, in the next 7 days, it gives you the clarity that you need in order to begin to manifest a new reality. I do see that the external influence here is a lover. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. Some of y'all are definitely finding out about some, like the message that's coming in is like, baby, somebody was out here in this, shit. Let me just be honest, okay? For some of you all that are looking for a personal reading, some of you guys are really flat out finding out, getting a message from somebody that has some sort of sexual passionate encounter with your person, and that person is now disgruntled. Okay, that person is now disgruntled, but even though this person is disgruntled, it gives you the clarity that you need to see the situation as to why you felt abandoned, left out, and like this person wasn't taking care of your needs. Now you have that answer. Now you can look at this situation from a different perspective. Yes, the truth may be painful, but it enables you to make the necessary choices because someone has willful, like whoever's external to this is definitely standing at some sort of kind of like torn in between the two, but they're really not torn in between the two. They're only operating in between the two because of someone's willingness to turn a blind eye. So this could involve a Gemini, a Virgo, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Gemini, maybe a Scorpio. Surrender to the magic of who you are wanted to fall into my lap. It says we all have magic within us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you, and surrender to your soul's path. It says your life journey has been completely designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. You see, Spirit is saying that this message that comes in, it is bringing you the key point to an ultimate lesson, a lesson that you had, that Spirit has been trying to get you to integrate for far too long. And sometimes the longer it takes for us to learn the lesson, the more painful it becomes. And it's not to say that this is unbearable, because actually what's on the other side is you having more emotional balance within you. So you're going to be removing yourself from a situation that has not allowed you emotional stability, okay? Ashley, what's up, girl? Cancer in the house, right on time. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Definitely don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. I also want to take a second to let you all know that we do have a 90-minute course on September the 14th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a live Zoom course. It's titled The Unseen You. Check out the pinned comment below. It does take you to the website, and it'll give you all of the information needed, okay? Y'all, putting my children to bed this evening whooped my ass. I have to be honest with you. And I got a good nap today. Baby and babies was not trying to go to bed. Definitely check that out, Pooh. Definitely check that out. Not for real. They whooped my ass. Baby, by the time I got him in bed, I was like, shit, I think I'm going to bed too. But here I am. Here I am. Y'all, we are going in for Leo. We are going in for Leo. I don't know why, honey. I don't know why children fight. I don't know why children fight sleep the way that they do. I have no idea. Let's jump in for Leo. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's see what you don't see coming your way in the next 7 days, Leo. Leo, these are general messages that are being recorded under the Piscean full moon. It is a lunar eclipse. So let's go ahead and see what the Moonology has to lend towards your reading. Ooh, excuse me. So we have a new moon eclipse coming out for you, but this full moon in Pisces wants you to know that what you don't see coming is there are some powerful changes. Yeah, what you don't see coming is that there are conclusions are within reach in the next 7 days. Leo, thank you so much. I think I already said this. Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. What does a Leo not see coming in the next 7 days? Oh, wow. Here goes. Wow. You have a new moon eclipse. And at the bottom of the deck, you have full moon eclipse. So I want you to know that between now and that new moon in Virgo, we have a new moon in Virgo coming up. After this full moon in Pisces, I want you to know that between, who am I talking to? Leo. Between now and that new moon eclipse, I want you to brace yourself for some powerful changes within a situation that you've been having a hard time bringing to a resolution. There's a resolution and a conclusion within that situation between this full moon in Pisces and that new moon in Virgo. What's up, Miss Files? I know that's right. What's up, African Essence? What's up? The 7 of Cups. So what you don't see coming is the 7 of Cups. Choices, options open up for you, faded too. There's definitely some faded changes that are coming in. I definitely want you to know that you're not seeing a situation clearly in the next 7 days. So definitely be mindful of the way that you're reacting, okay? The 10 of Cups is how you're showing up. We have the Tower card. Ooh, I see something is not as the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool card. See, listen, Linda, there's a new beginning. The likely outcome of your next 7 days is a new beginning. But I need you to know that like there's someone external to you that is being very deceptive, okay? This person is being very cunning. They're being very deceptive. This person is definitely trying to pull the wool over your eyes. The opportunity here is, well, listen, Linda, expect powerful changes. Do not resist. Do not be triggered. Because by this person being deceptive, sneaky, and cunning, the opportunity here is for the changes that you've been resisting due to uncertainty or lack of comfortability. They're going to come in and they're going to it's like, I don't like shots. But the butterfly needle is not that bad, okay? It's really not that bad. And it's almost like the universe is wanting you to know that it's not the epidural needle, it's the butterfly needle. Just chill out. I'm not saying that it's going to be completely painless, but it's not going to be as excruciating as you think. And so by this person being deceptive, what you was thinking was going to be excruciating, it's automatically going to happen, and you're going to see that it's not as bad as you had thought it to be. It actually puts you in a position for a new beginning, and your advice is to remain focused, maintain your home work-life balance. If you know that you've been picking the kids up from daycare at this time, continue to do so. Don't get discombobulated, not in the next 7 days. Something is working out for you. What's up, African Essence? What y'all talking about? Yes, Sag, we up soon. So this situation could involve an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Sag, an Aries, a Scorpio. Oh, let me get your surrender message. The opportunity here is to make some sort of radical change, a change that you was resisting making out of fear. You're actually going to see that this change is actually the very thing that you didn't, it's what you didn't know you needed. Okay. It's the very thing you needed. What is the surrender message for Leo here? This was a quick message. This message came through really quick. I want you to know to expect some powerful changes here. Yeah, fiery climax approaches. The answers you need are coming. Excuse me. Let me see something, Spirit. Since this message came through pretty quick, let me see what this sneaky person is up to. Excuse me. The Nine of Swords. Oh, shit. Okay, so so for some of you all, Leo, you've been wanting to leave somebody. You've been wanting to leave somebody. But it's like you've been trying to just be the better person. You've been trying to just do the right thing. So by this person being deceptive and cunning, it kind of like relieves you from your internal obligation of trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So you've been trying to do the right thing inside of a situation that really is the foundation is faulty there. You can really find somebody like, I don't know, I'm getting the image of someone like going through someone's phone at night, or like someone's notifications going off at a weird hour or something like that. But ultimately, what you don't see coming at the end of the next 7 days is you are going towards a brand new beginning. And it has a lot to do with some sort of revelation or some sort of clarity on someone's deceptive behaviors. Okay. Let me get the surrender message here. What's up, Genesis? Nothing much, honey. I always can't catch your last, but when I do, I'm in this beach. I know that's right, baby. I love it. Thank you for that message for Leo. My cousin is a Leo, and she always comes to me. A lot of people come to me about their problems. Like I'm a therapist. I help the best way that I can. But this message was exactly for her. Perfect. Good. Good. All right. So, Leo, your surrender message. Yeah, look, surrender the fear. Surrender your fear. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step. And then surrender defensiveness. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, and then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Make sure you're listening to your intuition here, okay? All right, Leo, I love you. I hope that message was able to offer you some guidance and clarity. Let's move on to the Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos. I got a friend whose birthday is tomorrow, and then I got a friend whose birthday is on Tuesday, and then I got a friend's birthday who is on Thursday. So all I need is a friend who's got a birthday on Wednesday, and baby, I'm booked and busy on birthdays all week long. But let's see. Let's jump in. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? 50 minutes evening. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Virgo. Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. Honey, I couldn't get comfortable. What is it that Virgo doesn't see coming in the next 7 days, Spirit? Please allow me to see clear, concise messages for Virgo. Virgo, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest, okay? Thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Tap me in for Virgo, Spirit. What is it? What is the Moonology message? Virgo, we are recording this message under the full moon in Pisces. So I wanted to go in with the Moonology. And it's saying, ooh, Spirit is wanting you to look at the bigger picture. There could be Sagittarius energy that is interfering or that is influencing this storyline for you, as well as Leo energy, okay? Spirit is wanting you to be mindful of allowing your pride to get in the way in the next 7 days. Spirit wants you to focus on the bigger picture. What you don't see coming in the next 7 days, Virgo, is that the bigger picture is more important than this small moment. This moment matters, but it's not more important than the bigger picture. And your pride may have a hard time allowing you to embrace that. Let me see. How does this show up? What is it that Virgo doesn't see coming in the next 7 days? What is it that Virgo doesn't see coming in the next 7 days? Okay, so the Hanged Man. So there could be something to do with the Pisces. We have the Ten of Wands. Ooh. The Opportunities, Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away from this situation, Virgo. The Advice is the Five of Wands. The Page of Wands is the likely outcome. Yeah, the ending. Yeah, someone, like, what you don't see coming is that, like, the situation is someone is surrendering this situation for now. I do have to say, I feel like that this is for now because someone has to do some sort of self-care. So how you're showing up, Virgo, is you actually have a lot on your plate. And whatever it is that you're trying to grasp a hold of in the next 7 days, Spirit is saying you actually may need to surrender it, put it on the back burner, put it down right now. Okay, somebody is like, look, I have to be honest with you, Virgo. It looks like in the next 7 days, what you're not seeing is someone feels like that you've got a lot going on and they're choosing to go in another direction in the next 7 days. But the opportunity here is the Queen of Swords. And that's saying, Virgo, this opportunity is for you to be like, okay, hold on. I don't like this. It is an opportunity for you to make some sort of self-assessment. The Queen of Swords cuts away what is no longer serving her. So there is, and you're showing up as someone that is spread thin. Like you don't have the capacity for something that you're grasping for. And whatever it is that you're grasping for is feeling like you don't have the capacity for it. So it does appear to be walking away in the next 7 days. But with your advice being the Five of Wands, I do feel like that there is this energy of making the necessary compromises here with this don't let your pride get in the way, Four of Pentacles. See, I really do feel like the Spirit is advising you to hold back from feeding into the conflict or trying to, well, go on, you little funky dirty bitch. I ain't want you anyways. Spirit is like, hold back from doing that so that you can, like, don't allow those in the moment emotions to get the best of you, because this is actually the opportunity for something to go through the necessary transformation. Yeah, I don't think this person is walking away from this situation for good, but this person is walking away from this situation in an effort to do some sort of self-care. Could be Libra energy here. Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. The likely outcome here is the Page of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't feel like this person was going to be walking away for good, because the likely outcome of the next 7 days is Spirit is saying, look, listen, like, let's just say that somebody that you're romantically involved with or whatever it is. Okay, we're just going to say romance for the example purposes. let's say that your person is deciding that, damn, Virgo, you got too much going on. You ain't really got no time and space for me. I'm kind of going, take my hands off of this right now. Spirit is saying, don't sit there and be I'm not saying just let the person walk away if that's what you want, but I'm also saying don't stop this person from doing what they naturally feel led to do at this time, because that ultimately allows you the proper space to address this 10 of Wands, and it also allows this person the space and time that they need to respond to this message in a mature way. Because if I could be honest with you, I do see Virgo being the one to send the message out. Yeah. You could be getting the opportunity to understand this person better. But right now, because you're showing up as the 10 of Wands, your capacity to be compassionate or understanding may be kind of limited. So Spirit is saying, by allowing this person to walk away and to put some distance between the two of you all, you may tend, it seems like that you're going to step into the mindset of understanding this person's perspective a little bit, and that also gives them the space and the time for your message to land smoother. Take it as it resonates. This could be a Taurus, a Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, Scorpio. Uh-oh, we got 8 comments over here. I ain't looked at nothing. I'm sorry, y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up, she? Looking beautiful as always. Oh, Matt. Thank you, Pooh. You so sweet. I've been telling my cousin that all the time. I hope she understands. I told her I will always be here when she needs me. But take her time. Everything will fall into place. That's right. That's right. So Spirit is saying, surrender the idea that you can fix someone, Virgo. It says it's time for a relationship to shift. If it doesn't work to try to fix someone else, each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. If that didn't sum this up prettily, Spirit is saying, stop procrastinating. You know this needs to happen. Stop resisting this. Allow this to take place. Don't allow your pride and ego to block this natural flow from flowing, because if you do allow it to flow naturally, it looks like it works out in your favor, okay? Yes, thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. I also just want to let you all know that we do have the 90-minute course. It will be Saturday at the 14th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is on the website for $10, but if you join members, the Extended Soul Tribe, you get access to the course completely free. Check out the link. You don't have to buy it. Check out the link and just see. That link will give you everything that you need to know. And I truly have faith that if you read that link, you're going to feel like you want to be up in there. Yes, Libra is up next, y'all. I'm just going to take a second to kind of shit. Like I said, my children wore mama out tonight. Quanda, you still up in this thing? I wish my cousin was on here. This is definitely a personal reading for her. Well, go on and call her up. Tell her to log on her then. I know the Virgo I was dealing with stay with the other Sag and going through it like his karma. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all gonna be on members in the morning, both tiers. She said, yes, ma'am. Hello, Nancy Henry. Hey, everyone. Scorpio here. Welcome. You up next after Libra. You are next, Pooh. What's up, Anita? Right on time. What's up, Pooh? How are you? You are right on time. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Libra. Tap me in for Libra. What are the messages for Libra? What is it that they don't see coming for the next 7 days? I got these cards from a Libra. Catherine. Let's see what's up, what's good, what's going on, Libra. Let's see what you don't see coming right now. And I do want to let you all know that we are recording this under that full moon in Pisces. So I want to go in and see what the moonology has to lend towards you. But guys, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest. Yes. Made it just in time. Yes, you did. What's up, she? Okay, so Libra, what you don't see coming is that there's a situation that Spirit is challenging you, like love is going to be brought into this situation. Okay, Spirit is saying, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Linda, we're talking about a reading for what you don't see coming, meaning that I'm giving you the gift of foresight so that you can shift your frequency to get in alignment with this situation, okay? There is a situation that you have felt like is damn near impossible to come to a resolution. I want you to know that in the next 7 days, what you don't see coming is that if you're willing to bring love into the situation, that impossible solution is about to be revealed. This could involve an Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to. Let me see, Spirit. Bring love into the situation. Someone could be about to tell you they love you. What you don't see coming is someone could be about to tell you they love you for the first time. The Queen of Cups, what I tell you, somebody's definitely, what you don't see coming is that somebody is about to have some sort of an emotional, some sort of like grand emotional expression for you here in the next 7 days. How you're, wow, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, damn, the Seven of Swords, damn, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, what the hell? Okay, so for some of you all, this is definitely could, like, listen, Linda, take it as it resonates. Okay, some of you all, this could be same sex. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Externally, there is someone that is being very deceptive. Okay, this is someone that is hoping, and in the way that they're being deceptive is they're hoping to gloss over some sort of hurtful situation between the two of you all. What's at the bottom? The Hermit. It's like Spirit wants you to be wise about everything that you need to say, because you do have the Ten of Wands here in this situation, and you are being encouraged to be in the driver's seat of moving this situation onto calmer waters. I want you to know that you are in control of this situation in the next 7 days. But you cannot, like, you got to bring wisdom and compassion into this situation. This person is going to try to gloss over some sort of hurtful situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? There is a situation that bothers you, and this person wants to gloss over it. Spirit is saying, I'm going to use this word because, well, it's fucking late, and I don't know any other way to say it. Soften your approach, and this person will actually address it. But Spirit is saying that in order for you to soften your approach, you yourself must allow yourself to look at this painful situation and give yourself some sort of clarity and closure on the situation without relying on this person. It will make it easier for you to hear what they need to say. Because what is not going to change for you, Libra, is no matter what this person says, it's not going to be the answer you want to hear. Okay, it's not. So Spirit is saying, I need you to go ahead and bring yourself the closure and the clarity on this situation. That way, if you really want this new passionate start inside of this situation, you don't allow this situation to crumble it up yet again, okay? Because the Ten of Wands reduces down to the Ace of Wands. So Spirit is wanting you to reflect on the Ten of Wands. Do you want to look at this situation as a burden and continue to spread yourself thin? Or do you want to look at it as, I needed this, it was painful, I learned this, and because of that, it was beneficial. We're going to have an honest conversation. We're going to move forward. We're going to put the past in the past, and we're going to start fresh. That is up to you, Libra, in the next 7 days. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back. See, I'm speaking to someone that does want to reconcile this. Let me see something. What is the Seven of Swords for this external? So there could have been, it does look like that. Yeah, this person definitely juggled you, left you out in the cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? They definitely prioritize something else over you. And this person is wanting to just like kind of like gloss over that. Like, it happened. Let's move forward. It's kind of that. And Spirit is saying, it's not that you just have to there's an opportunity to have the conversation. There is the opportunity to have the conversation, but only if you're able to do it from an emotionally balanced perspective and use wisdom. So the likely outcome here is the Queen of Wands. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though the opportunity is to begin to move past whatever took place here, it looks like in the next 7 days, if you're like, for some reason, I'm speaking to a Libra that is, what is this Three of Swords? Yeah. Spirit is the Knight of Swords. I have to be honest with you, baby. You're going to have to be brave and tenacious to speak your truth without being combative. Because there's something about this Three of Swords that awakens some anger inside of you, and it causes you to do that thing that me and Quanda call, before I know that I went off. Spirit is saying this situation in the next 7 days really does not accommodate for getting caught up in that whirlwind of emotions and then allowing your lower nature to get the best of you. This is a situation that is going to require tact and wisdom from you. I am speaking to a Libra that is struggling to tap into that. And if that is your storyline, I do see the likely outcome of this situation is kind of being jealous and bitter. Okay? So just be careful of that. She said, I know that's the big back of me. It says, surrender to the wonder in all. It says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. See, I definitely feel like that. Yes, surrender to the wisdom of your body, surrender to rest and sleep. I really want to encourage you to, like, your advice is the Three of Swords. I really do want you to spend some time in the next 7 days addressing the pain internally that has you making choices and decisions or reaction to this situation from your lower vibrations, because it's not allowing you to go after and grasp what you really want. Because what you really want is to mend this situation. But because of the unprocessed anger and resentment towards this, you're lashing out and therefore not getting the outcome that you desire. What you don't see coming in the next 7 days is you're being given the opportunity to have that passionate restart, but it does require you to bring love into the situation. And in order for you to do that, you must go within and do some healing here, okay? All right, so this could involve a Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Cancer. Just take it as it resonates. Y'all, we gonna do a collective at the end of this message. Y'all think the thumbs up is there for the collective? I know it is. This is a pretty nice reading. This is a pretty nice reading. I think so anyways. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? We can ready jump in for Scorpio. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. Scorpio, these are general messages that we are recording under this Pisces full moon. So I am going to see what the Moonology message has to offer your reading. But guys, these just take what resonates and chuck the rest. Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Most definitely a good reading. Thank you, African Essence. Kim Bindu. Yeah, I am here. Hope you are hitting the thumbs up. That's right. Tell him, baby. All right, Scorpio. So Spirit is wanting the overall energy. What you don't see coming is the answers that you've been seeking. You're about to receive them in the next 7 days. Yeah, look, a personal issue reaches resolution. So we have full moon in Gemini, full moon in Cancer is showing up for you here. So I definitely see there's some sort of communication that's coming in. You don't see this coming. This communication is going to assist in some sort of personal issue reaching resolution. Let's see. What is the situation that the Scorpio collective does not see come in? Yeah, there's a message coming. Wow, just like that. So the Page of Wands, there's definitely a message that's coming. Scorpio, you're showing up as someone that has gained a different perspective or will be gaining a different perspective based off of this message. The Six of Pentacles, this situation is being like the opportunity to balance this situation out. This is someone that has been holding back from you. The likely outcome of this is some sort of head over heart, like doing the right thing. The King of Swords is an honest, sticks to his morals and integrity. And that's the likely outcome of this. So I do feel like that there is a significant conversation that is coming and is going to be honest and truthful and is going to allow for you all to see the path forward. Scorpio, you are being advised to be the Knight of Wands. I got to be honest with you. That is your energy. That's Sagittarius Scorpio energy. And Scorpio, that's really telling me that in order for this situation to reach resolution, it is going to require you to take on a more adventurous, playful like mindset. Okay. So meaning if you're trying to come to some sort of resolution that, requires, let's say that this resolution is something that is going to affect the next 10 years of your life, right? Spirit is saying, don't be so sedentary in that focusing on the whole 10 years, okay? Don't lose sight of the 10 years, but there's also this energy of needing to be more adventurous in your solution, in your resolution here. You're showing up as the Hanged Man. So that is someone that is needing to surrender something in order to gain a different perspective. So there's some sort of mindset, there's some sort of movement that you've been doing that's not allowed you to see the other person's perspective. This message is going to allow you to be like, oh shit, yeah, I can see it from that perspective. And because of that, now I can make necessary changes. Now, this is saying with the Four of Pentacles being here for the external influence, there could be someone that is, you know, holding back their energy, not really being, yeah, the Knight of Swords. This isn't someone that's necessarily being as cooperative with you as you would like them to be. And that's why your your advice is to be the Knight of Wands, because it's saying here in this message, Spirit is trying to tell me that it is the burden is on you to get this person to loosen up towards you. That's why Spirit is saying that there's some sort of message, the answers that you need, they're coming, and they're going to help you see this from another perspective here. Yeah, Four of Swords, and have some sort of like rest, like see this from a different perspective. Gain some sort of clarity, allow yourself to do some healing, and that puts you in alignment for victory and success. That's what you don't see coming. And this could involve a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Sag, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Pisces. The opportunity here is for this situation to balance out. So what is the surrender message for Scorpio in the next 7 days? Yeah, surrender unhealthy relationships. So, and then surrender to trust. I have to be honest with you, Scorpio. I do feel like that on the other side of this situation, there is the understanding, as like Spirit is wanting you to be understanding as to why someone is holding back from you. The Four of Pentacles. I do feel like that someone is holding back from you because they still feel like either you feel like that this person is still attached to a very toxic, unhealthy situation. Therefore, you're not as available for them as they need you to be, or vice versa. You feel like that this person is not as available for you as you need them to be. But I have to be honest with you, this person is about to be brave and tenacious, and they're about to speak some sort of truth as to why they feel entitled to hold back from you, or why they haven't been showing up for you. And I do feel like that the opportunity, like the likely outcome here, is for Scorpio to do some sort of head over heart, like make some let me see, what is this King of Swords? The World card. Yeah, make some sort of head over heart decision to bring some shit to an end, because whatever you're doing, somebody, like, you may have justified getting yourself in this situation because this person wasn't showing up for you the way that you wanted them to, but all along this person has felt like they felt you pulling back. So what they did is they just didn't fight for you to give them attention. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, baby. I'm gonna tell you what, your advice is to be adventurous, bring love, play back into the energy. There is some wounded warrior energy here, but it does look like that there's the opportunity to have a conversation. Some of y'all might be making the decision, like, you know what, I don't know why I just heard bitch, but I did. I was just getting ready to say, you know what, this bitch don't want me. I can tell this bitch don't want me. Let me get the fuck on up out of here. And that could require some bravery, or this person is. It's like this person could be holding back here, feeling like, you know what, Scorpio does not want me. It is clear, Scorpio is preoccupied in some sort of toxic, unhealthy situation here. And so it's like this person is holding back, and they're about to bravely say this to you. And it's like on the other side of this, whoever's been approaching this situation emotionally detached is going to close that out and look at this situation from a different perspective. Just take it as it resonates. Yeah. Definitely feeling like I'm talking to a water sign on water sign here, but just take it as it resonates, okay? What's up, Josephine? Yes, that's the comment I've been looking for. Yes, just a reminder, please come join us for the Unseen You, reclaiming your power through radical self-sight. A transformative 90-minute experience. Definitely make sure you check out that pinned comment. It'll take you directly to the course description, and it'll walk you through everything that you need so that you're fully prepared for September the 14th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're unable to make the live, the playback will be available for purchase as well. If you purchase the course now and you miss Sunday night, it will be on playback within 5 days of the course. Okay, I have to go through, download it, upload it, and all of this good stuff, so I'm just gonna need a little time, but the playback will be available. Okay, let's move into Sagittarius. I know Saggy's up in here. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Big Saggy. That's right, Big Saggy. Spike Gunner with the Big Saggy. Spike Gunner's probably in bed. Probably like, I don't know what Kiana's going through. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. Saggy, I think we about up. Yes, we are. We are up to the podium. Let me timestamp. Sagittarius, 122:30. KC. Knuckle up, baby. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. What is going on for Sagittarius? What is it that Sagittarius doesn't see coming in the next 7 days? A situation that is draining. Let me see, Spirit. What's the overall energy? Sag, these are general messages. Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit. Ooh, lucky. What you don't see coming? Hey, Big Sag in the house, not the little one. Luck is on your side. So what you don't see coming is you got a lucky break in store for you. But in order for you to fully receive it, it does require you to bring love into the situation. Spirit wants you to approach this situation compassionately, okay? Okay. All right, Sag. I'm back. Let me see. Yeah, we up in this thing for sure. Sag is here. Let's see, Spirit. What is it that Sagittarius doesn't see coming? In Sagittarius, there could be a Sagittarius or an Aquarius influence in this story. Let me see, Spirit. What does Sag not see coming in the next 7 days? Okay, so 7 of Cups. Okay, so let me see. Some choices. 3 of Wands, manifestations coming in. Page of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what's the 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles? One of your manifestations are coming in, and I feel like that there is, like, the opportunity here is for like some sort of new emotional experience. Okay, if I could just be honest with you, I feel like that someone is newly single. Okay, like someone is like external, like someone is finally single and ready to cooperate and collaborate. This person, like, they're ready, like they're single, they're ready to collaborate, but this person does have a lot on their plate. This is someone that does have a lot on their plate. They are spreading themselves a little thin by making this offer towards you, but this is something that you've manifested in. So if I could just be honest with you, it looks like luck is on your side for some sort of manifestation to come in. It does look like that this person is offering something quite small with the Page of Cups, but your advice is to really listen to your intuition. I feel like that, you've been manifesting in love. Okay, but I also feel like that you've been manifesting in emotional fulfillment, but at the same time, you're manifesting it, like whether it be subconsciously or consciously, manifesting as an apology from your past as well. And I do feel like that apology from your past is coming, but I just feel like that even though this person may be newly single, they're still spread too thin to show up for you the way that you would like them to. And luck is on your side and it is bringing you in that manifestation. But I do feel like that you're going to have to leave this situation out in the code high vibrational. Okay. You are going to have to bring love into this situation and reject this situation from high perspectives. Okay. Because Spirit is saying that you are good enough for what's coming in. There's something far greater that is coming in for you. Spirit is wanting you to stay focused on the bigger picture here so that you don't find yourself settling for the Page of Cups, which is attached. Like the opportunity is for you to receive an apology, okay? And to have some sort of new emotional experience with this person. But what's influencing that apology, that small emotional offer, is the Seven of Swords. There is some deception attached to this. This person is offering you something smaller than what they know that they owe you. And Spirit is saying, I need you to recognize that you are good enough and that you deserve more than what this person is offering you. And if you can believe in that, well, you're about to see that the moment that you walk away from this, you're actually like the floodgates really open up for you. Yeah. See, Spirit is wanting you to turn your back on what you're comfortable with and explore the new. Because like this is the ask. Trust your intuition about what you've been asking the universe for. Because you're showing up as someone that is expecting your ship to come in, expecting your manifestation. So Spirit is saying, you already know that a blessing is on the way. Don't let me catch you settling for something that you already know does not identify with what you label as your blessing. I love y'all. Let me see what's on the other side here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles for what's on the other side? I feel like that I want you to know there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly a Sagittarius that you meet in the next 7 days. This person is a strong soulmate connection here. Strong soulmate connection. Okay, so listen. There is a strong soulmate connection. It's almost like either you run into this soulmate connection in the next 7 days, or there's just some sort of intuitive awareness that this is a soulmate. I do feel like that there's going to have to be some sort of really slowing down and really being practical in the way that you move through that situation, because that soulmate connection does have some things that need to be balanced out inside of it. But you would be right to think that this is the connection that would actually be healing for you. And it looks like this is what you don't see coming, because this is your likely outcome for the next 7 days. There is someone that is in the next 7 days. What you don't see coming is you're going to have the awareness that there's a soulmate that is the exact interaction that is needed to aid your healing process. Yeah, damn, the star card. Like literally, that's healing energy. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah, it's fated. It's destined too. Could be a Sag or a Pisces. All right, Spirit, what is the surrender message for the Sagittarian ninth house collective? What's up, easy baby? Are we compatible with earth signs? I think we are. I think we are. I think that you just have to be mindful of not losing your spunk just because your earth sign spouse is so sedentary or so stuck in their ways. You have to figure out how to kind of like get their dirt moving, how to get their soil moving. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, Spirit. What is the surrender message for my Sagittarian collective? You surrender to joy. Yeah, surrender to joy. It says the key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling, both during the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. And then we have here, surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And let go of that worry. Let go of that worry. No worry works in the next 7 days, okay? This storyline could involve a Pisces, a Sag, an Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm going to tell you it's heavy on the Virgo, but I am picking up Capricorn, so just take it as it resonates. That's about the third or fourth time you said Virgo and Sag read, and ooh, shit. I did not know that Jay-Z was a Sag Virgo. I forgot that Beyonce was a Virgo. I don't know how she's so hard on herself. As she's so like, ooh, she's so. That's why that baby. That's why her baby be like, breaking away from the script. Because you could tell that Beyonce be on it. You could just tell. But anyways, move forward. Yeah, we got this, Saggy. We got this. Moving forward to Capricorn. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. I feel like I'm over here looking like somebody's crackhead, honey. When I tell you that, baby, honey, it was that little boy tonight, honey. I didn't think I was ever going to get him to sleep. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. What she said, thank you, Key. Love your readings. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. Cancer baby. Yes, that Cancer baby was not trying to go sleep at all, honey. All right, Capricorn, let's jump in and see what you don't see coming. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. Let's see what you don't see coming for the next 7 days, Capricorn. Capricorn, these are general messages that are being recorded under the Piscean full moon. So let's see how the moonology is influencing your next 7 days. But guys, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What is it that the Capricorn collective doesn't see coming? So confidence is the key to your success. So what you don't see coming is your confidence is about to get you through the door, okay? So Spirit is wanting you to do some meditating and contemplating so that you can rid yourself of, so that you can identify those insecurities and gain some sort of composure over your insecurities, because what you don't see coming is that your confidence is the thing that's about to carry you across the finish line. Great reading. Oh, thank you. Thank you, boo. You are greatly appreciated. Thank you. I love y'all. Yes, honey, you ain't never lied. Let me see, Spirit. How does this show up for Capricorn in the next 7 days? How does this show up for Capricorn in the next 7 days, Spirit, for what Capricorn doesn't see coming? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the 5 of Wands. So there is some sort of conflict that is coming your way. Spirit is saying, hey, I don't give a damn what they coming at you with. I'm going to need you to stand in your sovereignty and in your confidence. Don't allow this conflict that's coming your way or competition that's coming your way to make you feel ungrounded. This is the time to really shine bright like a diamond, okay? How you showing? Hey, I like this for you. How you're showing up inside of this situation is the Libra card. Fair, balanced, and equal. Unbothered. Unbothered, okay? You have every leg to stand on. So don't allow this person coming to you with this riffraff, this chaos to call, chaos. Chaos is powerful because it kind of throws you off. But in the midst of that chaos is also order. And that is exactly how you're showing up, is justice, order, right? So if you latch on to order and you go in that direction, then it's easier to tackle. Don't be unearthed, okay? The 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Oh, you got one of them, huh? The 2 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Hey, I want you to know that what you don't see coming on the other side, is it going to require you to defend yourself, Capricorn? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But what I want you to know is that the likely outcome of the next 7 days is the 10 of Cups for you, okay, Capricorn? So ultimately, here's what's happening. Somebody's trying to come in towards you with a very white and black disagreement. And because this person feels like that they have a white and black argument for you, that because they feel like they're standing on facts, that they'll be able to pull the rug from under your feet, Spirit is saying, stop. Don't allow this person's formalities or the way that they deliver their message, whatever the case may be. Don't be unearthed about it, because you're showing up as the Justice card. You're in the right in this situation. This is someone who is possibly a little bit bitter. Not saying that they don't have some sort of truth, but this is someone that, like, the Queen of Swords to the Justice card, both of those are Libra energies, but one of them is big Libra, one of them is little Libra. And the external influence is showing up as little Libra. So even though this person may, like, let's just say that, here where I'm from, jaywalkers are, pedestrians, that's what we're going to call them. Pedestrians have the right of way, but jaywalkers do not. So whereas this person may be like, yeah, I'm going to win this lawsuit because I was a pedestrian and you was in the wrong, but they wasn't in the crosswalk. So they're not a pedestrian, they're a jaywalker. And because they're a jaywalker, they don't have the right of way. You understand what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, yeah, they were as a pedestrian. And if they was abiding by pedestrian rules, then they would be correct. But because they were outside of the parameters of being a pedestrian, what they're saying to you doesn't hold ground in your situation. So you can move forward confidently with your angle because you're in the right. You're showing up as the Justice, okay? So really spend the next 7 days really not allowing somebody to discombobulate you with their formalities or whatever they're trying to present, okay? Right. Okay. Come through with it, Miss Files. Wake them up. Tell them the truth. This could involve a Libra, a Virgo, Pisces, or a Leo. Let me see, Spirit. What is this surrender message for Capricorn as they navigate the next 7 days? Okay. It says surrender to passion. It says get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And then we also have surrender your belief in scarcity. It says the universe is asking you to open to infinite natures of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. See, this person is trying to allow fear. This person, it says, get out of your head. This person is trying to speak some shit to get you up in your head, to trigger fear, to get you to play into your scarcity mindset. Because up until now, when Kiki started talking to you, your scarcity mindset was playing into this person's hand. But because you got this reading now, you're going to jump out of that scarcity mindset and you're going to step into the position of empowerment and you're going to put this person in their place. And you're going to have joy, happiness at the end of the week. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. We only have Libra and Virgo on the board here. That's it. Let's move on into Aquarius. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aquarius? Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. Look at my eye, y'all. It's time to go to bed. That's what it is. But let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days, Aquarius. Aquarius, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest, okay? Let me see, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. What does the Moonology message have to say? What's up, Akia? Don't let pride get in the way. So what you don't see coming is somebody may be prideful and egotistical. Yeah, Spirit is saying what you don't see coming in the next 7 days is your pride and ego may get the best of you. Spirit is saying that you're going to be forced with needing to release some repressed emotions here or someone. Let me see. How does this show up for what Aquarius is not seeing? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all don't forget, with 65 or more, we will do a collective message. 7 of Cups. The Sun card. Talk about pride. The Knight of Cups. Oh. The Knight of Wands. Heavy on the Leo here. Who am I talking to? Aquarius. Heavy on the Leo. The Nine of Pentacles. Damn, the Lovers. Hey, I'm going to tell you what. Aquarius, you are getting ready to be the hot topic. Like you are the item choice of the week. Don't get the big head right now, because it looks like that what you don't see coming is there's a lot of choices coming your way. A lot of choices. And it is in the energy of the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers is here. So I definitely feel like that, Aquarius, there's going to be a lot of prospects. Like you might get a lot of people being interested in you, a lot of DMs, a lot of text messages, a lot of phone calls, a lot of, hey, you're gorgeous. Can I take you out on a date? Hey, you're handsome. Are you seeing anybody? A lot of that. With the Nine of Pentacles being in your advice position, Aquarius, I have to be honest with you. In the next 7 days, I would kind of encourage you to maintain your independence and don't look to enter into a solid commitment in the next 7 days, because I do see on the other side of this, you're going to have a choice to make. Okay. I do feel like that there is some sort of significant person that you're going to encounter. And that's why Spirit is wanting you to, it's like you got to get in the frequency of being adventurous and exploring in order for this significant person to enter your life, but they're not entering in your life in the next 7 days. But the amount of attention that you're getting in the next 7 days has the potential to blow your head up. And that in and of itself can also pull you out of frequency for this new lover. So Spirit is definitely wanting you to hold back from becoming overzealous in these opportunities to date. Like I was watching an episode of Golden Girls over the weekend, and it was where Blanche's niece came into town, and she kind of really looked up to Blanche, and kind of like took on some of Blanche's fast ways. I know y'all know what I mean when I say fast tail. You know, Blanche is kind of like the fast tail of the Golden Girls, and her niece had kind of taken that on. And she was going to hang out with a lot of men in one weekend. And Blanche was forced to see herself, but also confirmation, but also forced to see herself and the negative influence that she was having, but also kind of like step out in front of the mess that she had ultimately created by being her niece's role model. That's what's happening here. Is just because you're getting a lot of attention doesn't mean that you have to entertain it in a very prideful way. Spirit is saying that I need you to, like, it would behoove you to look at these options as a way for you to become clear on what it is that you're not looking for and what it is that you are looking for. Okay. This could involve an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Leo, a Cancer, a Gemini. And I have to say heavy on the Leo Aquarius. I'm back. My cousin called. I know that's right, girl. Let me see, Spirit. What is the surrender message here for Aquarius? Surrender procrastination. It says now is the time to jump on a go instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. And Spirit is wanting you to surrender to rest and sleep. This is really about slowing down, making sure that you don't put yourself into the state of burnout. Honor your time for peace and quiet and rejuvenation. Don't put yourself where you feel obligated to 1,000 dates just because you're getting all of this attention, okay? Yeah, see, I'm telling you, I want you to know, Aquarius, I couldn't let that shit go. On the other side of this, there is a significant life partner. It's just not a significant partner. It's a significant life partner. So these options that you're going to encounter in the next 7 days are ultimately like some sort of character building for you so that you have what it takes to sustain this partnership that's coming in for you, because that is a life partner. So just take that as it resonates, okay? Let's move in for Pisces. Let's move in for Pisces, Spirit. Tap me in for Pisces. Taking notes. Thank you. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. All right, Pisces, let's get it. 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 45 seconds. Pisces, some of y'all gonna be giving head, okay? I'm so sorry. Some of y'all just gonna be giving a whole lot of head in the next 7 days and you don't even see it coming. I don't know, Pisces. Literally, I just started thinking about how my jaws is starting to hurt, and then my spirit team made a little funny joke. So I definitely feel like that Pisces is gonna be, putting them jaws to use in the next 7 days, and you don't even see it coming. But anyways, Pisces, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 7 days. Pisces, these are general messages being recorded under this Pisces full moon. So I'm going to see what the Moonology message has to lend to you. I want to thank you in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. What's up, Roach? Baby, I know that ain't right. I know I had a friend named Rochelle, and her name started out that way. Rest in peace, beautiful soul. Yeah, I think we used to call her Rohel. That was my girl, honey. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Pisces. What is the energy? What is it that Pisces doesn't see coming? Rochelle, yes. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, wow. That is crazy. I love it. I loved my girl too. So we have hold your vision. So what you don't see coming in the next 7 days, Pisces, is there's something that you have began to give up on that a new start with that is actually coming in the next 7 days. Excuse me. Yeah. It could be coming within by the new moon, by that new moon in Virgo. Whatever this vision or goal that you've been trying to bring into fruition, but are experiencing some obstacles or hurdles, that is something that is going to be resolved, coming into fruition, having some sort of new start by this new moon in Virgo. Okay. Taurus gang. Okay. Now you make me, I wonder when her birthday was. May the 11th. Listen at that. Hold on. What would that make her? It would make her a Taurus. Damn. That's wild to me. Oh, damn. Baby girl must be. I'm going to have to go back and look at that Taurus message now. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Pisces. How does this hold your vision? A new start is coming. Show up for Pisces. Pisces, there could be a significant Taurus in your week ahead. Look, fated, divine timing. Look it there. The Justice card is how Pisces is showing up. The Chariot card, the Magician, the Three of Wands is your advice. Spirit wants you to know that, hey, patience, young Padawan, Three of Wands is your advice. I want you to know that your manifestation is coming in. Like literally, Aquarius, no, Pisces. Your message is done. Like that's it. That's your message. What you don't see coming is that fated events are unfolding so that it can bring in your manifestation, because you are justice, karmically in alignment for a blessing. This is a karmic blessing, okay? This is a karmic reward. The opportunity is the Chariot, victory, success, overcoming obstacles, external influences, the Magician. Something has been manifested, something is coming into fruition. Your advice is the Three of Wands. Understand, listen, just because it's not coming in right now, Pisces, it does not mean it's not coming. I want you to know that the universe wants you to know that what it is that you've been looking for, it is going to be coming in by this new moon in Virgo. Don't lose sight of that. Spirit wants you to hold your vision. This is all yours, okay? With the Hermit card being your likely outcome, that's Virgo energy, okay? The likely outcome of this is you doing like the likely outcome of the next 7 days is you being wise and doing that introspection, really becoming curious and being wise about, I can see the shit, but it's all the way out there. So what can I do internally to clean things up so that my internal is not creating waves to push my manifestation out even more? Because even though it's not coming within the next 7 days, it's coming before that. Let me see. The next new moon in Virgo. It's September 21st. September 21st. Yeah, September 21st. So there's something that wouldn't that be right at the end of Virgo season? So this is definitely something that is happening for Virgo season. But you got some sort of like the hermit. I heard somebody say that the hermit was always seeking the star. The hermit uses the star to seek the truth. So the hermit, you know how like the star card is after the tower and the hermit is before the tower? That's why the hermit is so important, because if you do the hermit right, if you endure solitude right, instead of running away from solitude, then when the tower moment comes, that light that got you through the hermit energy can help you shine brightly after the tower so that you can recover sooner rather than later. Okay. So on the other side of this is you are being told to, like, you're being given a glimpse of hope to hold on to the direction that you're headed. Okay. But there's something for the Piscean collective to know that something victorious, something that you're karmically in alignment for, something that you have manifested. It is coming in between now and September. Well, it's probably coming in closer to September 21st. Okay. This could involve a Libra, a Cancer, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sag, a Pisces. Take it as it resonates. But that new moon in Virgo is going to be very significant for you. Okay. All right, let me go on over here and see. Do I have enough thumbs up for a collective message? No, we do not. I do appreciate all of the super chats. Those are greatly appreciated. But guys, I think this is where we're going to wrap this beautiful session up. I'll get these timestamps up as soon as possible. But we're barely at 60 thumbs up, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and just I understand. I ain't mad at you, Pookie. Sometimes enough is enough. This was a beautiful session. I hope that these messages were able to offer you the clarity and guidance that your soul was seeking. If so, I'd appreciate that thumbs up down below. Don't forget, me or Quanda will comment the link for the course below. Quanda, if you still up here and you just so happen to leave the comment, I'm going to copy and paste it and put it on the timestamp one. So that would be great. That would make my life easier. I'll pin that comment with the course link as well as the timestamps, and I will see y'all on the flip side. I love y'all so much, and you're so welcome, guys. You're so welcome.